Hello everyone, welcome back to my survival challenge. We have got lots and lots of harvesting to do. We've got this little field here to harvest the wheat. We've got this field here to harvest the canola. I've already harvested the barley and the wheat in the small field over there. However, there is a small problem. Now, in the last episode, I said it would be an absolute nightmare harvesting the big field with our tiny little harvester. Little did I know, the big field is ready to harvest. I completely forgot that we put oat in here. Now, this is going to be a mammoth task. It's such a big field. So, at the moment, I'm going to focus on the small wheat field and the canola field. Where are we in the month? Let's just have a little look. So, that is an oat field. So, we've got a little bit of time to sort that out. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. It's going to be an absolute mammoth task. For some reason, I don't know why, I thought we wouldn't have to harvest the plots on this field for a little bit. I thought we had a little bit longer than we did, but clearly not. So anyway, we're going to focus on the wheat one first. We're going to have lots of straw bales to sort out as well. We're going to have loads of that. But yeah, I've made a little bit of a mess of that. I did not realise we were that close at all. So I have decided that I want to push on and buy a planter pretty soon. I want to make a start on the cereal production. We've got the honey underway, we've got the raisins underway. We're going to have lots and lots of oat, but we do need some corn. But of course we need a planter to plant the corn. So that is definitely on my list to get that. I've had a look. I've found one for about £8,000, which will be okay for us at the moment. It's not got a massive working width, but we're only going to use it in one of the smaller fields anyway, just as a starter. So we might get that in this episode. We'll have to see how we do for money. We probably will have a few little bits to sell a little bit later on, but we have really got to get cracking on with this harvest for the moment. It's all hands on deck. Yep, that was as painful as ever, but we got the job done. That's another nice amount of wheat, and we're going to get some lovely bales out of that. Once we do the oat field, we are going to have a lot of straw bales, so we might sell a few. We might sell a few because we're going to have so many compared to the other styles of bales. So yeah, we'll see, but we'll figure that out after the oat field is done. So we're just slowly creeping our way over to the trailer here. I could probably walk there faster. Well, no, there's no probably about it. I could walk there faster. But there we go. So on the small field up there, we got 6,000 litres. So we'll see how much we got out of this one. That should put us over 10, I would have thought, definitely. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. So let's just hop out. And, oh, 8,000 litres, okay, nice. So we've got about 14,000 litres of wheat in total. That's pretty nice. So the big canola field will be next. We won't get a swath out of that, so there'll be no baling or anything to do. But before we do that, we will hop in the windrower and windrow up the 2 wheat fields. We don't want to go back to back on the harvesting, so yeah, we'll do a little bit of windrowing. Let's watch this go in there. Lovely. I can't wait until we do the oat and we can get into the cereal. I'm really looking forward to that. Another production. I think they are very fun to do. Regarding that, I've also had a thought, and when I've got the money, I think I'm going to upgrade those beehives. We're going to get a bigger one, which is going to produce a bit more honey for us, because once we are putting all that sort of stuff into the production, we are going to need lots and lots of it. So that will be pretty important to us. So we'll leave the trailer here. And let's grab the windrower. Have we had a look in the sale just recently? I don't think so. Okay. Nothing new there at the moment. But yeah, I think a step up in the beehive production will be pretty big. That'll give us a nice amount of honey for the production, and anything left over we can sell for a little bit of money. So we'll start on this one as we're here. Oh, we do actually need to move the harvester out the way. That'd be a good idea. We will leave it out as we do need it. We're probably going to have to take a trip to the shop at some point and fill it up with diesel as well. That is the same tank of fuel that we used when we bought the vehicle. We haven't had to fill it up yet, but we probably will have to pretty soon. So we will do this one, and we'll just head straight on over to the small field right there. We'll do both at once, and we'll get them baled up, obviously, and then we'll jump back in the harvester and do the canola field. Alright then, so we're going to smash out this baling. We're going to hopefully get lots and lots of straw bales, and then we'll see what's going on with the productions. We should have some grapes and some olives to throw in, maybe a bit of fabric and cloth, we'll see. Be lovely to get another pallet of clothes, but that might be wishful thinking, but we'll see. I've got a few ideas and a few plans on things that we need to do and I want to do. But of course we just have to get these jobs out of the way first. That is all part of it. So I'll get all these baled up. That will be another time lapse, but I'll do it as quickly as I can, and then we can get moving on to some other jobs. 11.5 bales, not too bad. That's pretty decent, as well as what we've got on the old barley field there. We've got a nice amount. So we will just go and have a look and see how our bits are getting on. I can already see we've got a pallet of wool there, so we will put that in straight away. It is only a small amount, but it's good to just get a start, get it going, so we don't waste any time. It's better off just to be doing little bits at once, or little bits every now and then, rather than loads and loads at once, because then we're forever waiting. So let's go and grab the flatbed trailer, which should be in the yard. I can also see we've got a few little bits. I can see a pallet of grapes as well. There's some olives there. So it might only seem like we're putting tiny little bits in, but it just keeps it going, it keeps it rolling. And I can already see we've got another pallet of olive oil there, which is lovely, very nice. Yeah, so it was just a pallet of grapes that we had there. So we've got one pallet of grapes, pallet of olive oil, not olive oil, it will be olive oil, but it's currently olives, and some wool. So we will just throw them in. And I think, yeah, we'll just take a look at that price again. I think it is best to sell it now while we need the money. And then from then on in, we will collect it until the best time which is needed. Because at £1,600, we don't really have a lot of room to do much. So we've got 200 litres of clothes in there at the moment. Only a very small amount of wool. So we're not going to have another pallet of that for quite a while. So let's just have a look at that best price. Olive oil. So yeah, June is the best price at 5,100. We are currently in July, so we're going to lose about £500. But if not, we've got to wait all year to get that money in. So I think for now, we will sell those. And we've just had another crate of raisins spawn right in front of us. So let's just check the raisin price as well, see where we are with that. So that's, at the moment, it's at its very lowest price. And the best price is only in October, so we can wait for that. So we will wait for the raisins. So let's stack the raisins up to the side. I still haven't decided what we're doing with the pig food at the moment, so while we are undecided, that will just get sold with the olive oil. So I'll load the olive oil up. We'll put the cloves to the side. When was the best time for the cloves? I might have to start writing all this down because I am going to forget if not. April. Yeah, the price at the moment, we're £5,000 off, so we're definitely not selling those just yet. They can sit there. Alright, so we'll load up what we're going to sell, we'll head off to the shop, and then maybe we'll think about buying that planter. So I actually had much more than what I thought. I decided to put the honey on because we haven't even got the oat or the corn yet, so we might as well just sell this little bit of honey that we do have. We had a little bit of sorghum and a few other little bits from the greenhouse. And we had some more eggs than I thought. So this should actually give us a little bit of money, much more than I thought. I thought we might only get about 10,000, but you never know. Of course, with the olive oil on the back here, that's actually going to give us over 20. So yeah, we should be able to just buy a couple of the little bits that we need, but we'll see how much this comes to, and then we'll make a decision on whether we buy it now or keep saving. Moment of truth then. I'm pretty optimistic. Obviously the olive oil is worth a very good amount, so yeah, that money is flying up there actually. Oh, this is, wow, yeah, much more than what I thought. Excellent, excellent. That's really, really good, that is. So basically £40,000. Obviously half of that was the olive oil, but yeah, like I said, the things that you get at the greenhouses and stuff does add up. We did have a crate of corn at one of the greenhouses, which from now on, when that corn spawns, I am just going to throw that in the silo, because we do need corn, so every time we get a little bit of corn, we'll just throw it in, and that will build up over time until we get our own cornfield. So let's just stop for a moment. We'll have a little look in the sale. Okay, there's nothing new there, so I think we need to buy a planter. And I did download a couple of mod hubs. So earlier on in the series we had this one here, the S041 for 4,500, but we can afford this one now. It's quite a bit bigger. It's £8,000. Let's see if we can change the colour. Is it going to charge us £750? But that matches the New Holland tractor, and I like that. I would like it to match, so I think we're going to go with that. So that's £8,700. So we can put some corn in. Lovely. And then let's just have a look at a TMR mixer. I think it's about time we bought one of these. How much money have we got? So we've got £33,500. I did download a bunch here, which gives us a nice selection. Now, obviously, we've got 2 lots of cows, so we don't want one too small. So let's just have a look at both of these. We're not worried about the wheel setup. We can make that bigger for an extra £3,000. So that is 14 meters cubed, is that? I'm not sure. But all in all, it's 14,000 litres, I'm sure. I'm sure that's what it equates to. So that's for £27,000. And then we've got this one here, which is standard, is the same size. You can upgrade that, but I don't think we need it that big. So I think we'll go for the upgraded version of this. £27,000. I think that, yeah, let's just buy it. Let's go ahead and buy it. Nice. 2 purchases in one. I like it. So we'll head back to the farm. We'll drop the flatbed off, and we'll go and pick up our new bits of equipment. Oh yeah, so I love that both of those bits of equipment match the tractor. Lovely, look at that. Oh, they look great. So, I'm pretty sure, as this has got a front attachment on it, we should be able to hook the trailer up. And then, with a bit of luck, we should, if we've got enough room here to manoeuvre, we should be able to hook the planter up to the front of the tractor. Now, that would be super, super nice. Fingers crossed. Oh, yes. I love it when a plan comes together. Nice. Okay, so that's really good. Look at this. This is a proper setup. It's like I almost know what I'm doing. So let's get back to the farm and let's treat those cows to some juicy, juicy TMR. Okay, so we will put our lovely new planter away just over here. We'll dump that there for now. So let's head up to the storage shed, and fingers crossed we've got enough stuff. One thing I didn't think of is the silage might not be fermented yet. I think we might be a little bit early. Yeah, it's only on 56%, so that is unfortunate. I guess we could make a start. We could throw a bale of straw in there. I've not done this for a very, very long time, so okay. I don't know if we wanted to put 100% in there like that. I didn't expect it to go up there that quick. Okay. Alright then, so we've got some hay in there. We've got some straw in there. When we put the silage in, when it's ready, it should bring that straw value into the green with a bit of luck. We'll put both of those there so we know that they are used bales. Let's just see if we can climb up here and have a look. See what's going on. Okay, so yeah, we've got a little bit in there. Doesn't seem like a lot whatsoever. I guess once we put the silage in, it will all sort of look a little bit more clear and obvious. And yeah, we'll go from there. but we definitely need to wait for that to ferment. Yeah, see, we've only got 8% in there at the moment, so we definitely need to throw some silage in, and then that'll make that much more easier to work out. It's no good only doing it with 2 ingredients. Okay, so we'll leave that in there. That's where that can stay, undercover. Keep the food nice and fresh. So we will just put this planter away. That is going to be the planter for the corn. So let's just have a look at this unfolded. So, if I'm not mistaken, I'm unsure, but what I'm thinking is we should be able to plant with this and have either the lime spreader on the tractor or the fertilizer spreader at the same time. I'm pretty sure we should be able to do both. So when the time comes, that is going to be pretty interesting to find out. So that can just stay in there for now. We aren't going to need that for a little while, but we have got it, which is good. Very, very good. So I think we probably need to carry on where we left off. Before we lose too much daylight, we need to get this canola field wrapped up. So we will do that now. So we won't have any swaths coming from this one. Okay, there we go. It's just going to make a nice big dusty mess everywhere. But yeah, no swaths and no straw. So this one, we won't have anything to do afterwards. But it is a lot bigger. So it's going to take a little bit of time. But it's all going to be worth it. We'll get it into a time lapse and I'll see you when the field's finished. So we're just filling up the last little bit here now. We should reach 10,000 litres with a little bit of luck, which is not too bad because I'm pretty sure the price of canola is fairly decent. We will check that in a moment. Yep, there we go, 10,803 litres. So we will just check that, and we need to know when is the best time to sell. It's probably December. So canola is up here. Okay, so the best time is in November, but that does normally move to December, but we'll see. It's £1,200 at the moment is the best price, so that'll be a nice little money earner for us. So we'll get it in a silo and then it'll be time to rest. It's been a long day. We've done lots and lots of harvesting. Got quite a lot of different things in the silo now. There's wheat in there, corn, soybeans, canola, oat, barley. There is lots and lots in there. We're definitely making use of it now. Finally using it to its full potential. So we'll drop the trailer off and then we'll get to bed. Okay everyone, we are in August. It's still lovely and bright in the mornings, which we like. Let's have a look in the sale. Okay, so we've got a real mixture here. We've got a forage harvester. So that's not the kind of harvester we're looking for. We've got a manure spreader, a leveler, well we don't need that, and a slurry tanker. So there is a big mixture of items there. Unfortunately none of them are good enough for us. So first things first, let's just head up to where the silage is. Let's see if that's fermented yet. Let's see if we can get that TMR mixed up. We should be close. If it's not ready yet, it shouldn't be far away. Let's have a little look. 89%. Okay, so that's not ready yet. So we'll head over to the production and we'll see how that's getting on. Alright, I can see some goods there. It looks like we've got a little bit more olive and some more pig food. Okay, so let's see. So we're missing materials for everything. Nothing is currently producing. So we'll get the flatbed, we'll get everything on there, and we'll get that producing straight away. Okay, so the good news is we've got a little bit of wool there. We didn't have any cotton, unfortunately. But we've done alright. We've got a few bits to put in. The bad news is, let's just take a look. That's another field ready to harvest. The sorghum is ready. I don't know why I was so unprepared for this. For some reason, I had in my head that the fields on this plot wouldn't be ready at the same time as the others. I don't really know why, but they are. So not only have we got the massive oat field to do, we've got the sorghum one to do as well. I mean, it's all good, it's not bad, it all means money, but it just means that we've got to do quite a bit more harvesting. I am not going to do that in this episode. I'm going to save it for the next one, but we are going to have to get that old harvester out again. So we'll get these straight in. I didn't think we were going to get another crate of close in this episode, and we haven't. We're not even close actually. 265 litres, but we have now got the productions running again, so we'll carry on working on that. Obviously we've got what we've got here, so I'm going to leave that here this time around. So in the next episode the TMR will definitely be ready to give to the cows. We've got a couple of fields to harvest, we've got grass to cut, straw to put away. There is lots and lots to do, but we'll leave that here for now. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.